What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Antonio the Realtor. In today's video, we're going to take you through this beautiful home in Berkeley, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Today's closing day, so our clients are taking this one home. Get it? Taking it home, but that's the home. And it cost, I want to say it was $330. We're going to talk about a couple of things that happened. So we're going to show you the exterior, and here we go. So first things first, it's a corner lot, beautiful corner house, okay? The yard looks fantastic. We'll get back there. But what I want you to see is I want you to see that there's an expressway right here, okay? Matter of fact, there's traffic on the expressway right now. So what happened during the sale? Well, whenever you buy a house that is in close proximity to an expressway, apparently there is a huge deduction in value because of the proximity to the expressway. So if you're looking at a house right now and it's right next to, if you're in Chicago, the 9094, the 290, the 55, whatever, it's a possibility that the price that the agent set the house for is too high. And it could be too high anywhere between $15,000 to $30,000, that range we'll say, $15,000 to $30,000. In this case, we got a reduction on the actual value of the home by somewhere around $20,000, which means at the closing table, not the closing table, but during the whole deal, we had to do a bunch of negotiating because of that issue, okay? But it doesn't take away from the fact that the home is absolutely gorgeous. Just wait until we actually get inside. And here, we'll go this way. We're gonna go take a look at the yard first, okay? Here's the garage. Now, it's nice, they actually partitioned the garage. This side of the garage is like a sunroom, and then that side of the garage is a garage for like one car. We like it. There's a lot of parking out here, and you still have a driveway, so only having one car garage there is actually okay to me at least, okay? And we'll see, we'll come this way. I think I locked this. Yeah, this is locked. Yeah, this is locked, but not a big deal. Beautiful. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go inside to the house. Something that I want you to see though is this is cool. Look how high this is. If it ever rained, we know that they wouldn't and shouldn't have water issues because of the fact that all this water is gonna get pushed down this way. The house is raised, and always a benefit, right? Always a benefit. But you know, this was one of those deals where things that we didn't expect to happen happened. And unfortunately in real estate, that's just the way things are sometimes, you know? But the house is 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The 2 of those bedrooms are actually in the basement, which is really nice, and big family. So this is gonna work out rather nicely for them. So let's go inside and let's take a look at the property. Here we go. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me too. I know the intro was a little long, but it is what it is. We are in the home. Oh, close that there. There you go. Okay, good. So, can lighting, hardwood floors, okay? There's a closet. Good space closet. The closet extends and uses this space, which is cool, right? Of course, there's central air, gas forced heat. Everything here works out really well. You have outlets it seems to be every 6 feet. So outlet there, outlet there, outlet there. And the other thing too that I like is it looks like there's what is that? There's coax lines. And there's also RJ11. RJ11 are telephone slots. So if these guys ever wanted to plug in a telephone, like, you know, guys back in the day, there used to be phones attached to walls, and then the cord would go into the wall for the telephone. Things weren't wireless, they were wired, and there's jacks for that in here, go figure, okay? But come on this way. We're gonna show you bedroom number 1. I know some of y'all watching right now are talking to each other on the couch. Remember when we had our phone? What color was your phone? I bet you your phone, if you had a phone like that, I bet you it was either beige or it was like a dark avocado green, like a forest green, or it was black. You had one of those 3 color phones. And then you moved on from the rotary phone to the cordless phone that was still attached to a wire like the base was. Yeah, I'm from those times, you guys, okay? Bedroom number 1. Let's check out bedroom number 2, which is gonna be this one over here. Not bad. You could get a, you know, comfortably a twin size bed, you'll be okay, or you can use it as an office. And that's the same thing for the first bedroom, okay? Second, or the third bedroom up here is the largest of the 3 on the first floor. Good space. They have a fan up here to circulate the air. There's 2 windows. I do like that. And that wall behind you guys is where I'm sure they had their television set. Okay, or maybe it was over here. But plenty of space to do whatever it is that you need to do. Big closet. No, that's a nice size closet, right? Right, that's a nice size closet. So now we'll go into the bathroom. We'll show off the bathroom. Oh, look, is that a sink? The water is wet, everybody. The water is wet. I got good news. Okay. You got a tub? Yes, I stood in the tub with my gym shoes. Say something. Say something, right? Look at that light. All right. Super cool. All right. And, oh, yeah. I forgot. The house comes with something called a kitchen. And here it is. Okay. This is nice. There's an area right here for a table. And there's supposed to be a table in here. See, today is the final walkthrough day. And there was supposed to be a table left behind. So when we came in and we saw that the table wasn't here, now when we get to closing, we have to sit there and say, hey, listen, where's my table? And then we'll work that out, right? Okay. Kitchen cabinets are nice. They look custom to me. Good height on the kitchen cabinets. Okay. The electrical here says that that's where this is getting powered from. This is supposed to suck air, and let's see, is it vented out? Not vented out. Okay, not vented out. Over here, plenty of space. Plenty of space. So I count, we'll call it like this. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's 24 cabinets in here. A lot of space. And that includes the space that you'll see above the refrigerator. Okay. So the nice thing is also they left 2 refrigerators. They left this refrigerator, and then there's another one in the garage. And I have to point out the fact that there is a dishwasher. So we are going to go downstairs now to finish this tour up so you guys can see. All right. So here is the basement, okay? We're in the basement, and then as I mentioned before, there's 2 bedrooms down here, which we'll get into, and a bath. A full bath. I believe that bathroom has a shower. But for what it is, this is an awesome size basement. Again, if you remember the outside, we're high up above, we're high up above ground. On the outside, the elevation of the building is actually higher. So if it rained, I'm not worried about water. If it ever got water, it's because water ended up collecting somewhere. But I would be surprised if this thing ever had a problem like that, which is really nice to see, especially in a home that has a basement. Okay, here is bedroom number 4. They have an LED light in here, which is nice. Nice little window here so that you can circulate the air in here. On the floor you have nice tile. Then we have outlets every 6 feet. 1, 2, 3, which is cool. And come this way, we'll go to bedroom number 2. Flip the light switch on for bedroom number 2. Here's bedroom number 2 in the basement. There you go. This is for the water line if you had to get to it. Gas meter is on the other side of that right there. This is cool. Down here they got a closet, and it's not just any closet. It's a fancy closet because look at all this shelving you put in here. Guys, if your closets don't have this, if your closets don't have this, they sell these at Home Depot and Menards. And if you go to Menards, they actually, I like the way Menards lays these out for display for clients, for customers that want to, you know, make their own. Really easy, simple to follow instructions. You just have to make sure that, you know, you get everything into the stud so that if you put heavy weight on it, it can, you know, it can hold it. Let's show you the rest of the basement. There is a bathroom down here, as I mentioned before. That's a light right there. Okay, we'll leave that off. That fan needs to get changed, but we'll leave that alone. Toilet paper, you know why? You know why? We'll put that there, okay? Good water pressure, okay? Over here, we do have a shower, okay? I won't test the water pressure in the shower. I'm sure it's fine, okay? Really, really nice. Take a look at that, right? There's your shower. It's basic shower. And it's nice. I like it because if you ever had to change any of that, that looks like it's easy to get through. We have a nice little shelving system here. You know what I'm talking about, all right? And let's see. I do want to say, guys, that is it for this one. I know I've been busy, so if you guys haven't seen many videos from me, keep watching the channel. I'm going to be showing you guys which houses that we're actually selling, telling you about the deals and how some of them went down so that you guys can learn for your own good when you're doing your deals. But I'm Antonio the Realtor. If you want to see more videos, click on the left here. If you want to see more videos in Chicago, you can click on the right here. Or in the middle, you can subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next video.